Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this Friday night?
Yes.
Is it 8?
No.
9.
No. 7:30.
See, we're in the peak of winter. So probably about the end of next month to like January, you're going to start seeing it get lighter and lighter. Thank God this pitch darkness don't last forever.
Yes.
Well, with that being said, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's, because this is season greetings. And
Yes.
the Kardashians, you know what? They did their last episode yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm still in mourning. Why? I'm in mourning because honestly, I'm not lying. It took me, I'm not lying, all day and up to this very minute to watch the episode.
That's true.
I really found it boring. I'm sorry.
It was.
Because we already knew about the great
Baby
reveal. And I see now why the mother got mad.
Okay.
Because they didn't have a storyline.
Ah.
We saw it already. So it was just like seeing something already. So it was no thrill about it.
No, there wasn't.
We know that that Chloe is not in love with Tristan.
Yes.
But my pet peeve of the night is, why didn't somebody tell Chloe when they were sitting at the table and when they were on the trip and Courtney was doing counseling, at least
Yes.
trying to counsel her mother. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't somebody tell her that her areola was up here?
You know, I think she
Why?
honestly needs to put a cover over that.
Like, that's what I do. You didn't see the other one. I think it was on her left.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. For some of you who don't know, when you have babies or you lose weight or you overweight, your breasts sag. Not sag, but they get loosey-goosey.
Okay.
They still plump and firm, but so the skin isn't like when you were 16 or 17, tight and taut. So it's been stretched and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And so she's 39 years old and had a baby. So with that, even though the breast, she said she didn't have breast put in, she didn't have breast taken out. So her areola, I hope I'm saying the name right,
Yes.
was up there. And I was like,
was.
oh my God, no one said anything. When she sees it, she's going to be mortified.
Yes. I saw it again at her Good American store opening. She was wearing a very light denim shirt, and it was still poking up there. And I was just like, Chloe.
Then that might be something's wrong.
Yes.
That might be something.
And you don't see it on
wrong.
the other side.
It's not on the other side. We shouldn't even be talking about this, but
It's
know.
curious.
I could, if you said you've seen it, show it to me. So that it's right in your face.
It is.
And,
Can't miss it.
And, I have large areolas, so I always find it offensive. Even though Kimberly made a bra where you people want to show them, I find that, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what I find it not for me. And I would never feel comfortable walking around the street feeling like my nipples have a hard on. I would never, ever. I know how men are. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't like that attention.
Exactly.
No, I think I'm too fly, too gorgeous for that. I don't need that kind of attention. I get my own. I don't need enough of that. What do you think, baby Crone?
Yes.
You don't need it.
No, I definitely do not.
I know that that's there, and I know that maybe something's wrong with her breast. Mm-hmm. And saying that, it's the Kardashian time. Go ahead, baby Crone. Take us up the stairs.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take us.
Wow.
Take us.
Starting off with, it seems like the Kardashians' favorite, Scott Disick, turned 40. Oh, Lord Scott Disick.
Oh, Lord. And I like Scott, so I get it.
Yes.
He is a family member. You can't deny that. I mean, I understand, this has all happened, but you've been around for so long. I like Scott. And you have children. It would be different if he didn't have children, any affiliation.
That is true.
But you had 3 kids. No,
That is
you're
true.
uncle.
Yes, he is. Now, okay, well, there's not really much to talk about this episode because it was honestly about Kim.
And she cannot, sorry, baby, she cannot carry the show.
No, she cannot.
She cannot. I'm convinced. I
boring.
gave it to every time because all she ever do is just take you to her job.
Yes, that's exactly it.
And now I'm not even interested in watching American Horror Story. I probably don't know when it come back. I'm not even interested.
Probably
After
next year.
this, and we read, why would they do this?
Yes.
They've done it once before, and it was on the occasion of a situation like this, where the show, she wanted it to be in her show before they showed the main transformation. So this is how I interpret it, okay?
You're right.
Before they show, so she wanted to show it on her show. However, we've already seen it. How she got dressed, all of that, it's old.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
old. We done seen like 5 episodes or 6 episodes of
about 5 or
American
6.
Horror Story, huh?
I think, yeah, 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Now we gotta wait till January. Well, I'm not interested. So now you have to wait. And it's just that you just lose interest because
Yes.
of this. Now she's showing all of this because it was supposed to help her ratings. It really didn't. It was boring.
It was.
It was boring as hell, honestly. And you know what? And I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
It is in my heart. I do not dislike those Kardashians. I just want them to sit down for about 3 or 5 years. That's it. And they can come back. I just want a break. And I just want to know what everything would be like when they die down.
Yes.
We never had a break from it. I'm just curious, Like Will Smith, okay? He was curious. What does it like to be truly a bad guy? Now he knows.
Yes, he does.
But my point is, that's how I feel. But they let us know that they are coming back.
Oh, yes.
And they're not going to go anywhere. As long as they're getting thousands of views, why should they? No, they're not going anywhere because that's their moneymaker. They're not. And as long as Chloe is in, and as long as the mother, Kim can't hold it. One more season, I guarantee you, one more season, if it's just them 3, those 3,
Yeah, because that's what it truly is down to.
will it last? The Queen of Cups, it'll be a very emotional time for them. This is really on the line for them. This is the Queen of Hearts because this is their moneymaker. It's like they're tired. Yeah, they want to close it, but it's like it's so much a part of the mother. Kim is already getting into acting.
Yes.
Because she wants to do a show. She's getting something to do, a comedy or something on Netflix. And they're trying to find a major actor to get her. Now, I don't understand Kim because she was really diehard. Now she want to be a lawyer. Now she went on the set and she worked with Emma. Is that her name?
Yes.
And she liked the way Emma worked. So now she wants to be an actor. She's like a little kid in a candy store. She wants to do it all. And
Exactly.
you can't ever, nobody, no one can do it all. And no one can be good at everything. You can't be. Even if I was a surgeon and I say, I do it all. I do your face, I do your butt, I do your breasts, I do your neck, your eyes. I'm not good at all of that. Believe that. I'm only good at 1 or 2 things.
Yes.
Either I'm good at your butt and your breasts or I'm good at your face. But I may be good at rhinoplasty. I may be good at eyelids, but you're never good at everything. So be careful when those doctors say I do everything. It is best to get a doctor that specializes in what you want done. Whew. So anywho, what I'm saying about this is that She has no time for her children. I don't know. She went to New York for 4 months, or she could be going back and forth, or her children can be going. But this is the one thing I'm cleared about Miss Sensitive. She doesn't spend a lot of time with her kids.
No, I don't know how you can miss them.
It's no way. It's no way. But anyway, it's so about this. This is a very emotional seasoning coming up, and it depends if Courtney show up or not. From what I understand, Courtney cut ties, but I don't know.
Yes.
But I can believe it because she really sees that there is no changing in her family.
Yes, and she just has to accept them
and
for
she
who
has
they
to
are.
accept it, right? Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's however she chooses to accept it. Maybe accept and move on, or accept and choose to say. But I don't know. Courtney's just like they're just crazy. Not crazy. That's an overstatement. She was just saying that they're too controlling, and that when she's around Chris and Chloe, and they're being picky, they want it a certain way.
We saw it.
They're complaining. She's just like, oh, this is why I don't invite you guys anywhere.
And speaking on that, I really, I still adore Chloe, but she's bitter. And she's really, her heart is hardened. And when she was making that comment about what do you want me to do, paint my toes, do this, she's really has a disdain for the audience.
Yes, it's
she
very
lets
clear.
it known that she doesn't like us anymore. I mean, she lets it be known. She gives you the F you all the time.
Yes, she does. I think she actually flicked us off before.
She flicks us off. Now, the way I'm interpreting it, she's always flicking us off. But the thing is, because you just opened up your store recently in Nevada, you still going to keep doing the show because this is just your moneymaker. This is it. And until people begin to understand that they're not doing it because they love it. They're not doing it because they love you. They're doing it because they are slaves, and they have to because they got to keep selling merchandise. And if you take away the show, they will die down.
Oh, yes, they would.
They will die down in about 2-3 years. And then when they come back, nobody probably would be interested. However, there will always be a market.
Oh, yes, of course.
I would be one to want to see.
Yes, if the quality still matches.
Say that?
I said if the quality of material still matches, and if, if they come back, sell more merchandise.
So next year, we'll see if they're going to have the girls and they're going to have everybody and Courtney, but if Courtney is not going to really be a show and she's just going to appear or disappear, then that means it's going to be on Kim, because Chloe made it clear. Chloe made it clear, I'm not taking on anything else. So Kimberly has to cover it. So that means we have to follow Kimberly work. And we all, well, not all of us, I know I find it boring.
Oh, yes.
I'm not interested. I'm Kim overload. I'm Kim skimmed out. I purchase her skims. So this is no skims.
Yes.
So I just need them to go for a while, just to see for my own peace. And I can't be the only person who feels this way.
No, you cannot be.
But since I know you can't beat them, so you got to join them. So I'll be right there next year, as my mom would say, if the Lord allows it.
Yes. Now, to talk about Kim Kardashian a little bit, she said that she did the producer asked her, why did you do American Horror Story? And she said that America's Horror Story is iconic, and she loves to do iconic sugar honey iced tea.
She told us that she doing it because she likes to do new things, that she likes to try things. She says when it comes down to, the better word to find for it for me, when it comes down to walking out of the box and stretching her her ego, she will go the distance. If it has to do with anything in her shining, anything with her face, her body, her personality, because the whole time I hope they like me. I hope they like me. I don't know why they wouldn't like me. Just like she told her daughter, just be careful how you talk to me. She cannot take anybody talking negative. I can't imagine.
I don't know what her mom has said to her.
And I know she gave that little girl that look like, I can't do with it today. And her daughter says, well, you don't want me to lie, do you? She says, no. But you know that look?
Yeah, she was giving her
that
look.
And what's her name?
North
knew her mother was serious. And she says, well, okay, just tell me pretty much. Tell me what you want me to do then. If you don't want me to say anything, tell me that.
Yes, she was straightforward with her mom.
If you don't want me to give my opinion, say I don't want you to give your opinion today.
Yes.
She said, tell me. That's a smart little girl.
She is.
But how can you not be when you're around grown folks? They treat her like they don't have anybody else there. My mom used to do that. I used to hate it because I was next to the oldest. God bless my sister, but my sister could go to the family parties, but I would just be livid. So my sister's little, she's 8, whatever, 9, 10, at the parties. You get to see the drinking. You get to hear Chloe when they was talking about when I go on the park or when I go to the woods or when I go camping, I'm going to take me. Kim said, I'm going to take me a no-gooder. A loser. In other words, she's going to take some peen with her. You hear me?
Don't care who you are. I need something.
You're going to be a loser. I don't need your money, bro. But you know what? I'm taking a loser. She says she know a few of them.
Yes,
one thing we know, Kanye is not one of them.
Yes, that's for sure.
I wonder what she talking about, Pete. Well, when her daughter said about the gas station, that was nobody but Kim.
Yes, that was
Kim. Because Kim gossip. And you gossip around that little girl and you teaching her bad, bad habits. And the same thing with Penelope. They are just two gossiping little girls to sit up there and kiki together. They thick as thieves too. I could see them when they's 15, 16 years old.
Oh, yes. They're going to be the trouble bunch.
Yes, I keep your secret, you keep mine. You got it, girl. But they're adorable.
Yes. Now that's honestly pretty much it for Kim. Oh, last thing about Kim.
It can't never be over about Kim because it's the Kim Kardashian now. Because Kim is the star.
Yes, you're right. But talking about Kim, when they were at Scott Disick's 40th birthday, she celebrated at the fact that they scammed the system, in her words. And she's like, I don't know how we made it here, guys, but we scammed the system. We should be proud of ourselves.
And the kicker is, she's going to say she wasn't popular. She was popular, very popular. She said she was popular. She says now she wasn't, but she was popular. She was going with Michael Jackson's nephew. She was popular.
Yeah, that's popular.
Okay, one of her brothers, one of Michael Jackson's brother, what was it, Jermaine's son. She was very popular. Even in that thing when they say what you wish to be, she even said a celebrity, a reality star. So she stopped it. She was popular with Kim when she was in her 20s. She hung in those groups.
Yes, she did.
She hung in those enchiladas. So why is she saying that? This is where she gets...
Delusional?
No, ego.
Okay.
That's where the ego is. She's been on this path and meeting the right people all her life. And her mother, who had an eye and a love for the camera, because her mother was into videos and making exercise videos and film. Her mother was always about it too. So she brought the children in it, and they was always groomed for the camera. They was always groomed for it. And the mother had already made videos and stuff like that. So she was already, she made a workout video and stuff, so.
Yeah. Okay, and speaking of, that's a good very transition. Kris Jenner. She did not want to listen to Kourtney Kardashian whatsoever about therapy. She deflected.
Kourtney Barker.
Sorry, yes, Courtney Barker. My
Courtney
apologies.
Barker, Courtney Kardashian Barker.
Yes, Courtney Kardashian Barker. My apologies.
Because she does have Barker on her license.
Yes,
She
she
did change her name. Because you have to change your name to get that done. Go ahead, Court.
Yes. So Courtney was just like, this is all about generation. My grandchild was in my mom's womb, so it's like your trauma is like my grandchild's trauma, and it's like,
Can I explain it?
yes.
In other
please.
words, what she's saying is this. We all are part of this family tree. You see it? And in that tree, you have vines and you have roots. And that root is stuck in the ground. So for whoever you are, all of us, we are indigenous people. You alive, you came from a mother's, mother, all the way back from the very beginning of time.
Yeah.
That is all in your DNA. Your traumas is in your DNA. Let me go another way. When you go to the doctor, sometimes they say, do you know if anybody in your heart has sugar diabetes?
Yes.
Do you know that they have heart disease? They look for sicknesses, but they also know mental diseases run. Kim suffered with psoriasis. That's all in your DNA. She probably got some psoriasis from her ancestors a long time ago, being unclean, being exposed. You understand? So these things for all of us got something. Cancer, everything. It's all in the DNA. And it's from that tree. And all of us are indigenous.
Yes.
It's
I like
in your
that.
DNA. And when you have a child, guess what? You kept your DNA alive. If you choose to have no more children, your DNA became extinct. You no longer exist. So you want to have a daughter or a son, and you want them to at least have one so your line can live on. This is what all of Hollywood is doing. At least the new generation of Hollywood. Beyonce, all of them are trying to have babies. All of them. Why? Because they want to keep that money. Look at Nick Cannon. They want to keep that generational wealth. They want to rule the 21st century. They want to rule the 22nd century. You understand? They want to rule. And so you got to make this old money and raise your children in that wealth like the Hiltons. In the DNA. You follow me? It's deep, isn't it?
Yes, it is deep.
So it is. So when you suffer with migraines and you may just like you can have a child and that child don't look like nobody, but they may look like your sister or they may look like your great aunt or something. I'm just saying it's all in the DNA. Your DNA, it only dies. If you don't have any siblings, then you become extinct.
Yes.
In this life.
And that's all Courtney was trying to get to her mom.
She didn't know how to explain it.
Nope. And Christian is like, ooh, pretty pen. Oh my God, look at your eyebrows. I'm like, she was just deflecting. It was just, she didn't want to listen.
But she sent her a note and let her understand that she understand. That's because that just goes to show you how the mother is content. That just goes to show you that's why Kimberly says, I don't need therapy.
Yes.
But they do. And because Courtney is being in the process of being healed, she can see these things. And if she doesn't break free from them, she will find herself caught right back up in it again.
That is true. Very interesting. And that made you want to have that made you want to have a very conversation with the public about how when their children do become enlightened, how the parents might not listen to their children when they're just trying to help them and show them the right way.
And let the young teach the old. Why not? If baby Crone had some enlightenment for me, I want to hear it. Now, it may take me out my comfort zone, but if she says, Mom, I really think that therapy would do us good, I would do it. Do we need therapy?
No, we do not need
I
therapy.
don't think we need therapy. But if we did, I would definitely do anything for my baby. No matter how old she is, if it's going to help her. Even if I say I'll go to 2 or 3 sessions, but that's it for me. She'll be grateful for that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say I'll go to 2, maybe 3. I'll see after the second time. I will go the
Understand.
first time. I will go the second time. The third time, it would be if I really felt like it worked for me. But it would be enough for the therapist to get what she needs to help you. I would give her everything she needs to help you for those 2 or 3 sessions I go. Is that good?
Yeah,
But the
that's good.
mother is not willing to do that.
No, not whatsoever.
Because she sees nothing wrong.
No, not at all.
She's kind of like a narcissist.
And who
Like
figures?
she's kind. I'm starting to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that Chris imprinted herself
Yeah,
into
but I
Kim.
definitely see it. It's like settled.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy in a way.
Yeah, but it's
I feel like we really are looking like a copycat. I'm like, yikes, Kim.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Chris number 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, did we ever talk about how Kris Jenner, because this is the last thing we have to talk about, how Kris Jenner and Khloe Kardashian went to a Blink-182 concert
And they
never
enjoyed
went
it.
to before?
And then Courtney said, she said to her mom, "You can go anytime you want. We have a show in December." The mom said, I don't think so.
Hey, but at least, they got to experience it once.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, that was it. It was no thrills, no
Yeah.
chills. Everything we really seen. We saw the baby shower. Last month or 2.
Suspiciously, she wore blue that day, so maybe
Yeah,
she already
maybe
knew.
she knew. What else? Other than them letting the mother know that I thought that she gave her mother a good story. I don't totally buy it, but it works. I do believe that he changed her name, changed the date, but she was what? How many months was she? 5 months or something?
Yes, I believe she was at the 5-month mark.
She
Yes,
could
5 months.
she could have waited unless I don't know how this works, but nevertheless, that's what they decided
just
to
so
do.
excited.
She just so excited, and you know what? She didn't want to make it about their family.
Yes.
She didn't want to make it about her old family, the Kardashians. She loved them, but Mom, I have my own family now.
And don't
I
take
want to
over.
make it about my family. This is not your baby. Yes,
you.
it is, but this is my husband and this is ours. Now you have to come as a guest. And I think the mother is just having a hard time releasing control. But I think Courtney is teaching her how, little by little, here little, there little. She's kind of getting it. But we'll see next week, according to the Queen of Cups. It's going to be, it's emotional for them right now because they're teeter-tottering. They still have good numbers, but they have really, really dropped a lot. They really have.
Yes.
And I don't know if Kimberly can carry it.
No.
Because I don't know if many of us want to follow her around the work and the way this done it. Like now, I'm not even really interested in looking at American Horror Story because of this. She should have let it all played out because I would be still talking about that.
Yes.
But because she wanted it for her show, they allowed her that.
the
And that was a
attention for
bad
herself.
move, Kim. You shouldn't have did that. So with that being said, that's all we have. I don't know if they're coming back next month, 2 months from now, or in January, or in June, or in March. I don't know.
Yes.
But according to them, they will be back. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed our recap of the Kardashians. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Baby Crone?
Oh, yes. Please join us on on Saturday, December 30th.
At 4 o'clock or coming
Yes.
at 4:30.
Yes, to get a live tarot reading from
For the-
Lady Crone.
For the new year, come
Woo-hoo.
and join us. It's going to be a blast. This is our way of saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So please come join us. That is, what did I say?
Saturday.
December.
Yes.
December the
30th.
30th. Yeah, that's New Year's Eve. No, I'm not doing it New Year's Eve.
Okay.
And I'm doing it the day before New Year's, if that's Friday. New Year's, I'm not doing it that Saturday because New Year comes in when?
Um,
Don't New Year's come in on a Monday?
yes, the 31st is Sunday, and then January
Saturday.
1st. Yes.
So I'm doing it on that Saturday. Not New Year's, but the day before
For
New
New
Year's.
Year's.
And it'll be in the afternoon. It'll be after Christmas. So all your shopping would have been done. You would have gotten used to your
And
new clothes.
oh,
No,
sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say you'll be ready for your New Year's in the next coming day and get a nice tarot reading.
Ask about your future. Don't ask about anything that I can't answer. But most definitely. So please join us. We would love to have you. We need you to come and join us. We did it before, and I might just do a live quick and not give no warning about it just to see how everything works.
Yes.
So with that being said, again, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you. We really, really do. It will be our honor to read for you. So please join us.
Yes.
December the
30th.
the 30th at 4 o'clock or 4:30 because that's when I'm going to open the lines to read. So with that being said, please enjoy your weekend and be safe.
Yes.
Sunflowers.